qui aime le Congo, ça, tu vas mourir. Ah, tu vas mourir. Money way down the end of this money. Ça, c'est du Jerry le Speaker featuring la légende, le grand. Attention, le Bamenda Boy est devenu Golden Boy, mais aujourd'hui, le boss. Bonjour et bienvenue, François.
Yes, yes. I'm happy to be here today.
We are very, very excited. Many have been waiting to have you here. They following via Facebook, via the different WhatsApp groups. It's a joy because you are the source of joy for many Cameroonians.
Wow.
It's good to know that, right?
Hey guys, I'm here, Bamenda Boy, the Don.
Alors, ça se passe. Maintenant, I thought you'd be saying the boss. Is that not a change of name or a change of personality? Because we know what you've been through, we know what you've gone through. Began doing music right from 6 in church, going to church, following the church musical activities, choir, and so on. I'm thinking about the Catholic Church in Bamenda. The process that you went through with the group, the first group you formed, I think, was around 2000 with your two brothers. One today is in the US, and it's been a process anyway. And today you were able to follow. You went through process, and today you are a boss. I thought we could change from Bamenda Boy to something else.
Nah, I'm still the same. I'm still Bamenda. I'm still from Bamenda. I'm still the same person. Nothing changed. Just the same person.
Il reste lui-même malgré tout le succès, malgré tout le parcours, il demeure lui-même. I wish that we start like this. Let's talk about MAGASCO in different personalities. MAGASCO before Empire, MAGASCO at Empire, MAGASCO after Empire. How can we define these three different persons?
Well, before Empire, I was the Bamenda Boy, you know, struggling to make music in Bamenda, Southwest, you know, and you know, from Kumba, just the English zone.
Yeah.
And then when I got into Empire, it was MAGASCO now doing music for Cameroon, and the rest of the world. So basically, it's the same thing. After Empire, MAGASCO is trying to get, you know, more intensified into the rest of the world, into the rest of Africa, and that's it. The work is still in progress. It's
amazing to know that you are a solution of hard work in music today, because we saw you involved and we saw you represent. But the period of coronavirus, many experience it in their own different ways. How has it been with the artist MAGASCO?
Well, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of things going on. Me just, you know, spending quality time with my family. Yeah. And then secondly, trying to come up with
new stuff, new projects.
Yes, new projects, of course, because I'm a producer, so I normally have a small studio at home. Yeah. But then coming up with initiatives to help the most vulnerable people at this period of confinement. That is, to me, is the elderly people. And you know, we did a small movement to you know, give them relief packages.
That's amazing.
So we did a shout out to Ethofis, shout out to Fire Calling. These were, you know, the people that really, the brothers that really, you know, supported one.
Yeah, with serious actions, we saw them on the field, and yeah, that's awesome. It's good to know that, and we celebrate you for that which you are. Il ne s'agit pas seulement de la musique, mais il s'agit aussi de la production de la musique. Il s'agit aussi du fait qu'on est humain, raison pour laquelle il faut être humanitaire. Et si vous êtes d'accord avec moi, il ne fait que la musique. Mais est-ce qu'il y a que la musique? On aura le temps d'en parler, mais on va rentrer dans la machine pour en savoir plus. Mais avant, one of the questions that came again and again through while we were doing announcements to announce your presence today is MAGASCO today is a great success. It's an example of many they want to become. What else? What else do he do apart of music?
It's only music that I do. You know, I do a couple of businesses. Like I'm trying to set up a business, something that
because it's not easy. It's not easy, of course, to let go. I want to say an empire of a standard of a level of a standard of empire, and want to be on its own. And yet you're not dropping, man. You are you're going up. So we kind of, what is happening? What are you using? What's happening? What do you do else, or do you have a special backup now? I mean,
what is saving me is I have a team. I've always had a team.
Okay.
You know, regardless which record label I work with,
Okay.
it has always been a team of producers.
Okay.
Me being, when it comes to the MAGASCO sound, I've always been the lead producer to everything that I do. And shout out to Bazo, Master Robusta. You know, shout out to my manager. She always likes to stay
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. But these are the people that really have had me stable, you know, musically, and everywhere I've been. Doesn't matter, regardless any record label I've been to, it's been the same team. So when they come and go, we just keep working. Like we already know where we're going to. So I'm just lucky to have a team like that.
And it's not only, we think that it's not only about luck, but it's about some consistency in work too, because we know your results, and we definitely celebrate that because it's a true representation of that which 237 Music is. J'espère qu'on pourra maintenant rentrer dans la machine pour vivre un instant de Magasco. Qu'est-ce qu'on va prendre? Il a de la musique, il a fait la musique, il a voyagé dans le genre musical, il a brisé les barrières de musique en langue, en culture, et aujourd'hui il représente tout simplement le 237. On l'a connu comme Bamenda Boy, mais beaucoup de gens ne veulent pas l'accepter comme ça parce qu'ils pensent et ils croient qu'il coiffe, n'est-ce pas, les barrières. Il brise toutes les barrières musicales. Mais aujourd'hui, on va rentrer en musique pour s'écouter, regarder quelque chose qui nous souvient. Parce que chacun a une histoire avec une musique particulière de Magasco. Regardons, découvrons, juste derrière, on en parle. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, on saura bien son secret, ses moments durs, ses moments de gloire ou encore ses moments pires. Ça se passe avec vous, bien sûr, sur Dream Channel. Ne bougez pas, allons-y en musique.
Je veux te donner toi-même tu know. Ananas, chocolat. Oh na 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 na. Juju no dey under my bed, oh yeah. No be today, oh yeah. This one I got, oh yeah. Under my bed, oh. Under my bed, oh. Ask am for pass, oh yeah. No be today, oh yeah. This one I got, oh yeah. No be today, oh. Cover your mouth, oh. You no know tomorrow, yeah. No be today, oh yeah. Cover your mouth, oh yeah. This one I got, oh. This one I got, Juju no dey under my bed, oh yeah. No be today, oh yeah. This one I got, oh yeah. Under my bed, oh. Under my bed, oh. Je veux te donner ananas, chocolat. Toi-même tu know. Makosa, Bikusi. When you see the money, would you pray for me? When you see the money, would you pray for me? If you see my money, make you pray for me. If you see my money, make you pray for me. Oh na 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 na, yeah. Oh na 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 na, yeah. Oh na 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 na, yeah. Yeah. Juju no dey under my bed, oh yeah. No be today, oh yeah. This one I got, oh yeah. Under my bed, oh. Under my bed, oh. Je veux te donner.
Under My Bed, a beautiful song, of course, through which I feel like saying that each of your songs represent a story. It's not like they came out in the line, but I feel like each of the songs that you bring out represent a story because they are all truths. I don't know one of your songs that have not really been celebrated. What was the story behind the one that we just listened to right now?
This one was just, you know, me basically telling people who love Congo. So I mean, like, this is a follow up to Kongosa because it was.
This was before.
Yeah, this was before. So
sure.
Kongosa was a follow up.
Okay.
So it's me basically telling people, especially when I started hearing stories of me, you know, doing other things than just working hard, and then so I had to come out clean, like, yo, I have nothing.
Forget about what you say. It's all about God.
Yeah, it's all about God, and it's all about hard work too.
Yeah. It's good to know. And now our three important questions in the program before we get to what some people have been asking via messages. It's been a long journey where you've known good and bad. I want to talk about le meilleur et le pire. That's the best and the worst moment of Magasco. Could we recall vividly the worst moment in this industry? We understand that you're coming from afar, but what could be the worst moment so far?
I think the worst moment was when, you know, my humble beginnings where people wouldn't even support.
Accept you, first of all.
Accept to even support and stuff like that. It was very hard. You would really, you know, go to the studio, do a lot of work, and then take it to people that could, you know, bring a difference.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even give you a listening ear. So it was that was really a hard moment.
It was disturbing because you felt like maybe I was not called for music. Why are they having it difficult to accept me? But after all that, you stood firm, and today you're what you are. And we know, I can recall moments of I was at Palais de Sport. It was amazing, you know, and many moments like that. But according to you, which one was the glorious, the best moment so far of Magasco?
Well, my best moment so far is when I went to Equatorial Guinea. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the end, I think, last year. It was really, really with Rude Boy from P Square.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a concert. Also, Blanche Belly was there. Minx was there. That was really amazing.
Was that when you felt like Magasco is at the top now? He controls the game.
Not really. I just felt, you know, the fact that I was in another person's land.
Okay.
And we had a whole crowd. We had a whole stadium. And everyone was singing everything. They were even happy to see me.
Yeah.
I had to introduce my new songs, and they were still happy to listen and learn.
Yeah.
So it was magical. That's my moment so far.
It was really magical, and we're happy to celebrate that today. And we're definitely going to come back to some other stuff. But before, you are that which many Cameroonian youths, but African youths want to be, and definitely there's been a secret, there's been a force to complete the series of 3 questions. There's been something that really keeps you, beside the fact that you always have your team, as you said, but there's a force that comes from within. What is the strength, the inspiration that keeps Magasco?
It's just passion. That's it. Like, I'm passionate about the music, so. Throughout the downfalls, throughout the hard times, just the passion keeps me, because I'm like, okay, it didn't work this time, but I still have to do it, because it's what I was made for, it's what I was born for.
Somehow you on your Facebook, I think so, you played a game of classifying your own songs. Sometimes, and I don't know if it stays the same, or how do you classify your songs so far, because there are many of them out there. How do you classify them? I don't know, from the best. I don't know in what terms is a song best to you. Is it based on the viewers, or what the song brought to you, like money, or how do you classify your songs?
To me, I am the type of artist who is just making music.
Okay.
Right? I'm not really a genre type of artist, but I use my bass, which is Njam.
Okay.
I use it to fuse it into all the other genres of music.
Maybe we had to begin by saying Tulaima or
Tulaima Bobi.
Tulaima.
So what I'm doing now is, from time to time, I can always classify my music according to the genres, because I've done so many music, so many different songs with so many different genres. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, Magasco top 10 dancehall songs. So that's when you see me trying to classify my dancehall songs. Sometimes I'll be like, Magasco top 10 maybe jam songs. Magasco top 10 message songs, where you have the Under My Beds, the Zamba, you know, Kokosa, you know, like I always try to classify it according to the different like genres.
You spoke about Zamba there, which is a song that got people amazed. It's like, where's this guy finally from? Because the way you featured in that song and the way you sang, It's something we have to talk about before you go. But before, I want us to listen to what is my favorite. You know, any manga eating, any manga eating, we enjoy our best. But this is my favorite, the Congo Star one. You know, it's the story in the industry like this one, in the work we're doing, in the day-to-day life. It's never been easy. But when this song came out, I was like, this man is expressing what we're living, man. That's the reason why I want us all to go back to the machines pour retrouver la musique qui a pris tout le monde par surprise. Le Congo Star, voilà. Faites gaffe, regardez la musique.
Toi qui aimes le Congo, ça, tu vas mourir. Ah, tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter, no be small money.
Master Robuster on the beat.
Ah, no be small money. Toi qui aimes le Congo, ça, tu vas mourir. Ah, tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter, no be small money. Quand je faisais petite prière avant de manger, moi je faisais tous mes prières juste pour avoir à manger. Un jour ton heure va sonner, maman m'avait toujours dit. Un jour ton heure va sonner, papa m'avait toujours dit. Mais la vie si c'est même quoi oh, la vie si c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué. La vie si c'est même quoi oh, c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué. Toi qui aimes le Congo ça tu vas mourir. Ah, tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter no be small money. Ah, no be small money. Toi qui aimes le Congo ça tu vas mourir. Ah, tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter no be small money. Ah, no be small money. On a dit que tu vas jamais accoucher oh, que tu vas jamais réussir. Regarde-toi aujourd'hui tu as des enfants, tu as des jumeaux. Life nana sugar oh. Ah why not, why not? Ah why not, why not? Oh don't do 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 why not? Mais la vie si c'est même quoi oh, la vie si c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué. La vie si c'est même quoi oh, c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué. Toi qui aimes le Congo ça tu vas mourir. Ah tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter no be small money. Ah no be small money. Toi qui aimes le Congo ça tu vas mourir. Ah tu vas mourir. Money we don't the enter no be small money. Ah no be small money.
Master Robuster on the beat.
Mais la vie si c'est même quoi oh, la vie si c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué. La vie si c'est même quoi oh, c'est même quoi oh, j'étais vraiment fatigué.
Pour ceux qui ne savent pas, lui c'est le bobet de la musique. Hein. C'est un titre qui n'a pas encore été utilisé de manière officielle, mais c'est ça parce qu'il représente toujours sa culture et il a su même de passer, aller un peu plus loin pour représenter d'autres cultures. Mais ce qui est bien et vrai, c'est qu'il représente le 237 dans la culture et aussi dans la musique. C'est cela qu'on appelle tout simplement Magasco, qui dit qu'il n'a pas changé malgré le parcours, malgré le succès. Mais lorsqu'on écoute cette musique quand même, on écoute toi qui aimes le Congo ça, tu vas mourir. And the interesting part is that money we don't enter, not a small thing. Maybe that's why today you are called the boss. You are boss, and many people think that hey, he doesn't need anyone again. He's gotten it enough. Is it about the success? Is it really about much money this time around?
Well, it's how can I say, the blessing. It's just saying blessing, but this time using money, using a blessing.
Yeah. Because in the past money could be the problem, but today money is not really the problem.
So it's more of just saying blessing. Like, it's provocative. You know what I mean? Like, it's a song where I kind of come from a place where a lot of people were saying, you know, a lot of lies and a lot of stuff about me. So
now, Magasco, please, if you don't mind, we're on a program called Be Free, and the reason why many people will not want to miss this program is because it's a platform where artists accept, you know, to open up and share some things with people, some things that they've just been getting out there, but they've not really had the artists speak about it. And when we listen to the songs, there's the first one, there's this one, we feel like there's been something that has been chopping Magasco, and he has been trying to express it somehow. Could we talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's just about people with, you know, with bad mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that is basically what I've been going through. You know, there are some people who are just sitting at home, not really doing anything, and then you are out here working.
Yeah.
You know, you're working. We don't sleep.
You keep working, and they keep.
And all they can do is maybe create some stories. Sometimes they create fake stories. Sometimes they're just trying to downgrade what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, so all the time I face these frustrations, and then I put it in the music. You know, so.
That's good. It's good for us to know, because most of the times what matters even is the result that we see comes out, and when we look at the results today, we can't just argue the fact that there is work that is being done, and that which we keep celebrating. Now, what is the relationship that you have with the artists around? I want to think about the artists in the Nozo region. First of all, what's the relationship? Are there some that you easily flow with, others no? Then this way, it was amazing, and it was even, people were not ready to see what you did in the song Zambe. You were singing in a window, something like that. How did you get there? What's the relationship you have with other artists?
Well, my relationship with all artists is, you know, mostly cool, and then I respect everybody. Not even all the artists, I respect everybody, and that is my basic relationship with everybody. And Zamba, you know, I had to learn from the people, you know, from Yaoundé people, because I wanted to do something.
How much time did you take to learn what you sung in a window?
Well, it took it, because normally the song on Amanutomba Zamba, it's a church song, by the way. And it took me less time because I could listen to the song. I could, you know, once I started asking questions, they sent me the song by a traditional group. So I had to just listen to the song over and over. Then I, you know, did my R&B touch on it. Came out with the Zamba song.
And that was amazing. That was amazing. It only expressed the talent that you are as far as music is concerned. Now let's talk a little bit about what's coming up next. We are out of confinement gradually, and events are coming back, and we should say that we have to we'll start seeing Magasco back on stage, because it's not only about the singing, but it's also about your dancing sometimes. We should prepare to receive you back on stage. What next? What should we be ready to receive this time around?
Yo, I can't wait to start performing my new song Calypso. It's a dance song, dancehall song I did with Mine. You know, shout out to the fans who've been showing love for the song already. So I really can't wait to start performing it.
Calypso, which is already online. Calypso, which is already online, on YouTube now. Calypso, that makes me think more about there's a Calypso nightclub in Libe. Have you been there?
Not yet. So
where did the inspiration Calypso come from?
Calypso is just, you know, paying homage to the brand Calypso. Calypso it's Afro-Caribbean music, and I love it. I listened to it, and I was like, okay, let me just sing about it. It's like just singing a song called Makosa. It's like singing a song called Njang. You know, so it's basically me just paying homage to the brand Calypso.
C'est à ce moment que lui, il décide bien sûr de coiffer, de briser les barrières et de retrouver un autre style de musique. Mesdames, messieurs, c'est sa dernière livraison. Le titre, c'est Calypso. Le titre, bien sûr, c'est Calypso. On va la retrouver dans quelques instants seulement. On espère bien. On va retrouver le clip dans quelques instants seulement. On espère bien. Mais je voudrais, avant que Magasco ne parte, qu'il puisse laisser un message à ces jeunes Camerounais. There are many. I mean, when we look at your fan base, there are many. It's an awesome job you've been doing. What do you think is the message that you could lift out there? Thinking about youths that want to become, especially from the Northwest region, that need help. They don't even know what it takes to even start music and want to become to the stage where you are today. What could be the advice from Magasco?
Well, now it's even easy to start doing music now. It's not like our days when when we would have to go to studios and pay studio times and stuff. Right now,
You think it was much more expensive back then?
Yeah, it was more expensive, and it was even analog days because everything was mostly analog.
Okay, yeah.
So it was really hard, by the way, to work because to actually get a complete product was really hard.
It was not like now where anybody can sit in his room and try
So now
something.
you have internet,
Yeah.
you can read, you can easily get the small gadgets and you do music. You can buy from cheap microphones to you can start from somewhere. Now it's really easy for everybody to do music.
Okay.
So I advise you guys to if you're passionate enough, you can sacrifice maybe a small pocket money, get the microphone. After a while, sacrifice again, you get some headphones, a small laptop, and then you do your research and start working.
But is it really a good idea for everyone try to have this home studio rather than going to people who master the game, who can really bring them up? Is it better for people to keep doing what they're doing, keep working at home, everybody trying to make his home studio, trying to be his own big producer?
Yeah, it's very important because you might not be the master of it, but at least you have an idea. Just having an idea before going to the studio helps the producer, the professional in the field, because sometimes they can never get into your head, but when you start doing something, the basics, you can easily explain it to them.
Okay. Some other shots are very important because we have a guest, not a regular guest, but somebody who knows work, who knows just work, and he tours the world because of his work. He's our guest star today. He is Magasco on Be Free. It's a beautiful time having you here, and I must say that you are not just a free artist, but you're an inspiration for many, And at what point did you separate music from production, beat making, and the business part of it?
Well, I've never really separated.
Alright.
Everything.
It's been going together. When something comes to your mind, you start working on the beat yourself before you see the producer later.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a musical world, and we now understand why you said Magasco is just music. Simply music, but now a blend of music, because the Calypso, wow, when we saw the Calypso, we're like, man, this is something different, with a very, very free mind that can accommodate different cultures of music. We feel like saying, kudos, man, bravo.
I'm humble.
And now, is Magasco available for events? Do we have upcoming dates? Do we have some programs already coming up where we should expect to see Magasco?
For the moment, we're still watching. We're still watching how the COVID thing is going. Yeah. And then, from there we'll see. But we were already preparing on an Asian tour and a US tour before the COVID started. Yeah. So now we are watching, even in Cameroon, we are still watching before we will do an official announcement for me to start doing shows.
Alright. So at the point, there is no date, there's no announcement yet. We're respecting the confinement.
Yeah, at the point, for the moment, we're just respecting the confinement.
Alright. So, but at the same time, we can communicate the the number of the manager?
Yeah,
because when we watch the song Calypso, it's a song that everybody wants to have it performed in, I don't know, his event, his festival, and I think it's important that we communicate the number of the management that could make it possible for you to consider MAGASCO in your upcoming event. Because I was also wondering, are people already coming for you for production? Are youths already coming for you for recordings and production?
Yeah, so many youths are coming up.
All right.
But for the moment, I keep telling them the same thing. I am not yet stable.
Okay.
You know, B-Boy Records is still new.
Yeah.
And
it is time too.
Yeah. I can understand their pain. I can understand what they're going through because we have so many talents out there.
Yeah.
But for the moment, we need to stand because we cannot serve them properly if we are not stable.
Yeah.
So, for the moment, we are trying to stabilize.
Alors pour les éventuels événements et programmations, vous voulez donc contacter le management de MAGASCO. Voici donc le contact qu'on vous donne comme ça, hein, pour que vous ne ratez pas l'opportunité de l'avoir si votre événement est si important. C'est le 6 98 22 50 58, 6 98 22 50 58 pour ceux-là qui veulent bien avoir MAGASCO sur scène. We want to say thank you very much for coming, MAGASCO.
Thank you very much.
We're looking forward to having you on the stage. But before you go, I feel like something an a cappella. That is something that we don't have yet, but because we know somebody like you cannot put out all what he has as music in his mind, but something that could be a surprise, something that could still be coming, something that we might not even have the opportunity to listen to now. But because you are here on Be Free, it could be a gift for those who have been waiting to have you here today.
Tori long time shadow, mamu, nagariba don't come home, mamu. When he fashion dirty, another one a nyang nyang.
Ice.
Don't be fini, another one a nyang nyang oh.
This is MAGASCO for you today. Thank you so much for coming. We're going back to the machines. We're wishing you all that. Which I don't know. But before we go, I feel like asking: is MAGASCO still dreaming? Do you still have artists that you still want to collaborate with them? Do you still have a dream or something that you're still looking up to as music is concerned?
Yeah, I'm still dreaming because as I said, I want to be able to help young artists.
Yeah.
And I still have a lot to do with redefining, you know, African music.
All right.
Because I have my own vision on how to be called an artist. I have my own vision. As I said, an artist should just be music.
And you think you will redefine African music?
Yeah. So I'm trying to redefine it. You know, I want to leave a legacy of of just being an artist that does music, not an artist that is being branded for something or for something. Right. So I still have a lot of dreams, and plus I have to expand by working with other artists. African artists.
Do we have some artists already in the mirror?
Well, for the meantime, until we confirm it, I can't be calling names without confirmation. But we already have some few artists.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to see you through. We cannot go through your album, but we're definitely going to have some time. If you can promise to come back someday, so we can share more.
I mean, this is my home now.
Thank you. We're very happy because we have a good number of questions on Facebook and WhatsApp that were sent to you. But unfortunately, we couldn't have them all. But we hope that you're definitely going to come back. We're going to see you through in the Camry Toyota. It's a very beautiful car, you know. Camry Toyota is a car through which we're going to accompany you with, and we wish you just the best in the days ahead. Camry Toyota, mesdames, messieurs, c'est avec ça qu'on va conduire l'artiste pour le ramener, n'est-ce pas, dans son palais. On y va ensemble.
Dalini, Dalini, Honeyly, Honeyly, Sweetly, Sweetly. I don't know, they don't know. Dalini, Dalini, Honeyly, Honeyly, Sweetly, Sweetly. Now me to give you money, you know, become me police, no, no, no. Now God to bless you for me, plus de ça t'es jolie, yo 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 yo. You be my darling, yeah. Darling, darling, darling. My honey, yo yo yo. Honey, honey. You be my sweetie, yeah. Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Mon bébé, yo 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 yo. Monaco, my baby, oh. Makami Toyota, Makami Toyo, Kami Toyota, Makami Toyo, you be Makami Toyo, Kami Toyota, Makami Toyota, Makami Toyo, Kami Toyota, Makami Toyota, Makami Toyo, Kami Toyota. Now me give you money, yeah. You know.
Merci pour votre participation aujourd'hui. Merci pour vos messages, merci pour vos bips, merci pour vos appels en absence, même que vous savez qu'on n'appelle pas à l'émission jusqu'ici. Merci à tous ceux qui nous ont écrit par WhatsApp, par Facebook, par SMS. Merci, mais surtout à l'équipe Choc, l'équipe technique, Shady Pictures, le boss, Remix, le réalisateur, chef de plateau, Mystique. Il n'est plus mystérieux, donc c'est mystique. Merci beaucoup pour tout le travail. Mon infographe, attention, c'est Michel, à qui je vais dire merci aussi pour le travail formidable qui est fait. On va saluer toute la grande équipe des partenaires externes et internes. Merci à Ghislaine Bello pour l'astuce. Je reste Jerry, le speaker, pour l'émission Free, pour une attitude free, vraie et relax. Très bonne journée à vous, and make sure you come back tomorrow when it will be 10 a.m. for another edition of your favorite program, Be Free, on Dream Channel Television.